Video on the steps to decorating your dog. First off, DeeDee has been Susan Garrett crate game trained, clicker trained. You see she's on her mat. So we already have some calm behaviors, even though she wants to run around the yard. The first thing I do is train a dog to accept something on their head or muzzle that has no value. In this case, just a little stack of Post-its. Sit. Leave it. And you want to hold the treat in such a way, leave it, that their nose is level so that it doesn't tip. And I train with a countdown, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and good girl, yes. After a while, you can move up to biscuits, but start with something that has no value. For things on top of their head, look for lightweight things around the house. Can you see her head? Barely. Let me adjust this. There we go. Okay. So I have, of course I do, the top to a hairspray can and a clean funnel. Both of these are lightweight. They have no value to her. And once again, I'm going to hold the treat so that her head is level. Leave it. Place the article on her head. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and what a good girl. Yes. When you start, obviously you're going to do 1 reward or 5 reward, whatever your count is. After that, you move up to items that are going to be closer to the things you're going to want to put on their head for holiday photos. So, for example, I don't start with fancy hats and headbands. I start with a simple one. So she gets used to something going on and off her head. Good girl. Leave it. 5 and 4. Good. Yes. I'm clumsy with a clicker. So when I start, it might be on your head, click, treat, remove. Gradually building up to 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good girl. Reward while it's still on her head. She doesn't get to flip it off. Then, after you've done some of those, then you can move up to the fancy things. Now, we'll see if she'll put this one on. She did not like it at Halloween. Good girl. Good job. And to get the picture in frame, I'm going to hold my treat. Right, I'm going to get it right in front of the lens. 5. Good girl. Good job. Good girl. You are so smart. For glasses, Dollar Tree is your friend. Try to find some that don't have any sunglasses or glass, or pop the glass out so the dog can still see. Good job. That bothers them less than sunglasses do. So when you start, good. You're going to start with things that the dog can see through. Now she follows my hand over here. Look. Good girl. Good girl. Are you wonderful? Good job. Good job. And after that, then you've got the third stage of decorating, which is training them to hold something. And if you've been watching the other videos on basic take and hold, start with something small. Take, good, hold, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and good girl. Give. Then you can work up to holding something like an Easter basket. We'll see. This is a spare Easter basket that we didn't use last year. And she's panting, so she may not want to hold it. I recommend doing this when your dog isn't panting, especially at the beginning. Ready? Take, hold, take it, hold, good, hold, 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and what a good girl. Yes. Yes, ma'am. I don't have a new set of Easter things really, but so we'll do last year's so you can see a full set. Hat, devil, okay. So because she knows all of these things, we should be able to build. Wait. Good. 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 Wait. Hold. Hold. Good. 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 Good girl. Good job. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and give. Good. 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 And then you can work up to any sort of silliness that you want for trick titles. You know, this is, she's being very, very good. This will be the last one. So, for example, for balancing on the head, you want to have your food in your hand at the eye level you want it. So I want her head stable. Little head tilt. Leave it. Leave it. This way. Good. Sit. Good. Wait. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good girl. Yes. And then you can build up to doing it with more tempting things. DeeDee, stay. Good, stay. Good. Good. But I do food after I've done things that they're much less interested in. So this is her first time. Leave it. Leave it. Good. Balancing a marshmallow. Leave it. Good. Good. Good girl. Good. And what you can't see is that she's following my finger with other food. And initially, I won't reward with what's on her nose. Good girl. Because I don't want them thinking they're going to get the biscuit or whatever. Eventually, and she doesn't know how to flip yet. Missy did. So that's how I get those silly holiday pictures.